welcome. This is a gameplay and UI UX chat on the new Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This is a part 2. I did one about 30 minutes ago, and well, something went wrong and it didn't go very well, so. So right now so we're going to the main user dashboard page, and let's go through and see where we're at. So we're going to like upgrade the spear. Yeah, we got that thing going. Let's do reach Pericles' home. Cassandra was finally given access to Pericles' fabled symposium. She knew the other guys were her best chance of information about her missing brother. Actually, I kind of want to know what's going on with the mom. So I say we do that.
Here we go! Sails down!
So we have a little marker on the map that tells us where we're going.
I wasn't even worthy. They could never take me to restaurant.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like these fights, but okay. UX note. I do like this little indicator off on the left that tells you when a ship is coming, and maybe it flashes a little faster when they're getting close by. I don't know. It's like, oh, I guess they're over there. So not that close. I do think they flash maybe like red.
Everyone to
Yeah.
position!
As I say that. Who's after me? I guess those. So that was a nice little indicator. I do like that. So I'm not having to like constantly look around and guess who's coming after me. Can we just appreciate how beautiful these ships look in this water? And how well they're reacting? This game is so fluid. So I guess there's a part of the UX that didn't go over in the first part. So you can hold triangle and leave the command of your ship, and you can walk around, which I feel like is a really nice, oh my god, I'm so rude. Which is a really nice little touch to it, so you can kind of like look all around, see where you're at. I wonder if I can run up this rope. Let's see. Maybe not. Guess not. Yeah, so I thought that was a nice little touch to it, being able to kind of get off and you can like jump into the water and kind of swim down if you want, or you can swim back up if you're like, I'm done with that. So that was a nice touch going on here. I like that freedom that they give you. So. What is this? Ooh, I've actually never seen this. So just found it. Let's see, what is it? Store and to retrieve. Store? What do I store? Oh, so maybe you can just like store your things that you're not wearing at this moment for later on. That's really nice. Let's store that. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice this. I'm just gonna store like my legendary items. No, I'm not gonna store that. I'm gonna break those down. I like that right now. What's that one? Oh yeah, I'll store that one. Maybe I'll store that for later. I'm gonna dismantle that though. So that's cool. So you have a little storage box in here. Didn't even notice that. I guess sometimes like those reticles, they can get lost in all the scenery. You have so much going on, you know, you have take command, and you have your Barbados and then this guy. You have everyone you can talk to and interact with, and I feel like those little things get lost. Like this message board right here, it took me a little bit to actually figure it out. And to really know that this was here. It was just an accident. I had bumped into it. So I think this would be really nice to have been shown and kind of made a little more important, because I feel like it is important. You know, if you really are enjoying the ship battles, this would have been really nice if it was maybe like more in your face, or maybe I missed it on like a tutorial when I first got on the boat. Maybe it did say like, oh, there's a storage box behind you, and there's your more like marine battles, so, or maritime battles, so that would have been nice. Maybe to have been like,
Keep up the speed!
maybe they should like remind you that that's there.
Can't go any faster.
But then again, if you already knew it was there, you would get irritated, right? So that's not for me to decide. So we're going about this direction right here. What's this? What is this little icon? A sinkhole. That's cool. Does not let me go closer. I guess I can't find. So I'm just gonna sail this like little section right here, because this is where my quest is at. I do feel like this little icon right here definitely gets lost. Oh, okay, there we go. So as we zoom out, the icon gets larger, which definitely makes it easier for us to identify where that icon is at and where our quest is leading us to. In my last one that I recorded when I was going after a cultist, let's see if I can find it now. So let's say I want to track this guy, and I want to know where I'm going now. So I knew that was there. So that's my Pericles, but I want to track the cultist. And I know that the icon of the cultist is kind of like a Medusa's head. And I was really having trouble finding it. Maybe I wasn't going, maybe it was further off the map than I was looking. I guess not. I don't know. See, I was just getting really lost with it. Because, like, no matter how far you go, you always see your quest. But maybe that's just part of the game where it wants you to kind of search for the cultists. I don't know. I thought I've killed some before and it wasn't too hard to find. Is that it? No? See, so I feel like that, if I'm not seeing it, I feel like going after the cultists, the icons should be up here as well to kind of tell you where to go. So I'll just keep them tracked anyway. See, it's on here when I'm going after a cultist. It'll have the icon here, but I love the dolphins. They just put so much detail into this game. I really respect it. So it doesn't look like we have a ship dock over here. Maybe there's a dock in here. Yes, there is. So that's a good little indication where they have like that beam that's coming out of the water that's indicating there's a ship dock right there. That's super helpful. Yeah. Very intuitive also too. Like,
for docking!
first time I was docking a ship, I was going straight up to it and I was just like flying to it, you know? And I was kind of like fingers crossed hoping I don't like tear my boat up, and then it was like hold triangle for ship docking. I was like, oh, okay, very easy. So I did like what they did with that. I thought that was very useful and extremely helpful. So I think another thing that I found in this game when it comes to, I don't know, it's not really like UX, I guess it's more performance wise, is when you call your Phobos, you know, he takes a second to show up. There's my Phobos. Unicorn.
Phobos, away!
Phobos.
Let's go.
It takes a minute for him to show up, which is like a little irritating. I mean, I understand, like, it's gonna take a second for them to, like, load the horse into the game and then bring them to you. Oh, yeah. I also wish, the horse could jump over things. Like, I wish I could, like, press X and have it jump. I feel myself doing that a lot. This is a feature that's pretty common in a lot of games, like, where you go over stuff and you can, like, jump. But this one, you have to just, like, run him into things, then he jumps over it, which I guess, you know, works. Like, I'm not mad at it, but also I'm not, like, here for it. Just kidding. No, but it's like, I like to throw him in the water, too. Yeah, I don't know why I'm evil. I'm just gonna... I also wish the swimming was faster, because sometimes, like, I really don't want to find a little rowboat. Maybe just, like, have an extra speed. Because, like, this is just normal swimming. This is me holding X. Or square. This is me doing over and over square. And that's it. The fastest way is just me clicking square all the time. Not gonna lie, it gets annoying. And I know they want me to, like, appreciate their environment and really run around it and find the items and find quests, but come on. We can do better with that swimming. Okay. I don't know if it's just because I'm not, like, an Assassin's Creed person. I never played Assassin's Creed. But when I first started playing and I had to take out the supply boxes in some of these fortresses, and it said you had to do them with fire, and I didn't have the ability yet to create my own arrows, like fire arrows and poison arrows. I was like, well, how do I create fire? So I just was like, well, maybe this, and it, you know, it worked. But I also wish, like, there could have been a little reticle on it that said, you know, light arrow or something. Just a little piece of advice, like, hey, you could stick your arrow in here and
It'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
maybe light it on fire or something. That would have been nice. Okay, let's see what's going on up here. Definitely getting used to this bird. Is there a guy up here? There's a man right there, and there's a man right there. I do like this little part, so I thought that was super helpful. Can I drop? It took me a second to kind of figure out the bird. It's not like it's necessarily a difficult thing to do, but it did take me a moment. Oh, no? Oh, I don't have any. Here we go. I love kicking them. Oh my god, that's my favorite. Did I? I thought I got that thing where I could, like, loot. I guess not. I'm just gonna wait for him. Come up here, honey. I'm here. Honey, I'm right here. I'm just kidding.
She's right
seriously.
here.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting. Oh, there's another guy. I kind of want them to come down here with me now.
You're done.
I guess when I come to playing, like, I do like to play the hunter. Although right there was not a good representation of it. Oh wait, don't I have that shield breaker? Oh wait, I do. There we go. Where's that other guy? There he is. Ooh, I also wish the parry was a little better. I don't know if that's just me. I'm just gonna heal myself. Ooh, I love those kill scenes. It's like very God of War. I don't know, I'm just feeling it. There's my friend, she's in there. But yeah, definitely coming from someone who like legitimately sucks at games, it's really not bad. Like, it's not a hard play. It's extremely intuitive. I like it. Let's see, what else can I say about it? I really don't know. I feel like I've kind of covered a lot of it in the first video, and then in this video I'm probably going to reference back a little bit, just to kind of feel like what I think I can improve on with it. I guess definitely like the reticles in the fire, just kind of like letting the user know that they can like light fire with those, because maybe I'm just like slow at that stuff, but it took me a second to figure out that I could utilize that fire with my arrows. Is there anyone up here?
Yeah.
Also too, I'm really trying to get better at using this damn bird. Is that an enemy? I feel like I've done this area. I guess not. Whatever. Okay, let's see. Okay, more things I think I found in the game. Oh, okay, so when you go here and it says burn your war supplies, let's see, do I have that thing where I can... No, I guess not. Oh wait, maybe I tap it? No, I hold this one down. I don't have that ability anymore, I moved it. I do like the fact that you can redo your abilities, because especially when I'm doing like I think it's like the Artemis challenge where you're killing a lot of wild animals, I really like to kind of go more like hunter, I guess, rather than, I don't know, forcing myself onto people and just like killing them that way. So that was super helpful. I did like that fact, because when I started playing, I was like taking the abilities like super seriously, thinking, oh, this is how you're gonna play the whole time, and I liked that you could change it around, so good for them on that. I don't know why I'm crouching. Okay, so I think this is some... Is this a supply? Yes, it is. Yeah. So, let me see if I have this. I forget what I have. No, I don't. Okay, so because I suck and I can't make fire arrows myself, I'm gonna have to dip them in there. Kind of annoying, but whatever. I should be better. Can I climb this up? So that is really useful too, like when you've been spotted, you kind of have that little bar that'll bounce off to the side. Hey, what's up, Harry Skylight? Oh my god, this kicking is so funny though. I think that's like my favorite. Ah. Wait, I love the shield breaker too. Like my favorite. Also, like, what you can lock on is super helpful. I think the only thing that irritates me is I forget to lock off sometimes. Oh, wait, take them off. Oh! Does so much damage, it's awesome. There's this guy, he's gonna be a fool. Ah, no, I missed. Did I get that? Perfect. Oh yeah, I wish there was like a better parry. I hear people talk about like the original parrying in the original games and saying that it like practically broke the game because all you could do was just like parry and win the whole time. But I don't know, I've never really been an Assassin's Creed fan until this one. And I'm honestly just doing this because like trying to really get into some more game UX and get away from the web and mobile applications. So the game is pretty good so far. I'm really enjoying it. And like I said, I've never really been an Assassin's Creed fan. Although I love open world games. Like Witcher is definitely bae. Like I love Witcher. So I don't know, I just love the stealthiness. Like I just love all the stealth moves you can do, and abilities are super customizable, and I don't know, the environment is beautiful. Like everywhere you look, it's just like something new. Like these artists just went ham. Like all the 3D modelers who did this game just were like, it's like the art director just looked at them and said, just go ham, and they were like, okay. So they did a great job. Okay, so burn the war supplies. So I guess back to like a UX chat. I really wish they would kind of give you like a clue to where these war supply boxes were, because sometimes they can get super annoying to find. I mean, well, hello, there's like one right there, right? I don't know, is that one? Oh, I can't tell. And sometimes, like, maybe I'm just stupid sometimes, but I'll, like, look at the war supply box and I'll think, nah, that's not a war supply box. And I'll run by it, and then it was one the whole time. So and, yeah, no, I never really played Assassin's Creed. I was given, Assassin's Creed Origins. Oh, no, wait, that was a supply box. So once you find it, the little icon pops up. I think it's just to like remind you, like, hey, it's right here. Also, too, like, to keep these on fire, like, you have to keep arching them back. Yeah. I guess that's a little thing that is like a little pet peeve of mine. I'll show you. So, because I don't have that ability yet, because I haven't gotten it. So if I just let it go and I'm running around and I try to bring the fire back, it's gone. So if I'm gonna do it, my goodness, you have to just kind of keep it with you or run, and then make sure you keep it like arched back every now and then, so then the fire doesn't go out. It's a tad annoying. The fight mechanics, I definitely think so. I think like the little that I played on Assassin's Creed Origin and Odyssey, I feel like they're the same. I'm definitely a sucker for a good storyline, and I just felt like Origins was lacking a little bit in the story, so I lost interest in the game really fast. And I really didn't get to analyze it as much as I would have liked when it comes to game mechanics and UI UX design, because that's kind of like my field. But overall, I feel like the gameplay is a little different. I just didn't get too deep into it because I didn't like the story. So that could just be me, you know, because I haven't heard anything great. I have heard a few people say they loved Origins, and then I hear some people say, oh, I never picked it up, so I feel like it's very hearsay, you know. Okay, what am I missing? I gotta loot a treasure and burn another war supply. So here I am looking for a war supply. I'm guessing this is the region because this is where I killed everyone. I'll try this tent in here. Did I miss it? Okay, so as you see, like, our top bar went red, so it's obviously meaning something. Maybe I missed someone in here. Maybe I'm missing the war supply box. Maybe it's down here. I don't know. And I do like the scavenger hunt style that they definitely put in here, but sometimes you just want to run through the quest and get the story down, you know, and you don't want to have to, like, oh, hello, there it is. You don't want to have to, like, hunt half the game for certain things. But, you know. I guess that's the way these games were designed, though. Okay, so I'm guessing someone's over here, or there's like a loot box nearby. I might just honestly forget about that loot box. Let's see. Any more UX things I could say about it? I've already checked in here. Okay, you know what? I think I'm done with this area. Let's go find that woman right there. Our clan leader. Cult member, I'm sorry, cult member. Oh, you know what? There could be a box over here. Oh, I thought Phobos might run up here, but he doesn't. I'm done. I'm done looking for that loot box. Over. Over it. Okay, where's our leader? There she is. Ooh, yeah, that's kind of an issue. I guess not too bad of an issue. It would just be the color when it comes to our little destination markers, which I do know that their yellow is like, it's a pretty solid UI color to go with. Definitely is like a strong contrast between what this environment is, but sometimes it can get lost in the middle of the screen. Which, I'm not complaining about it, you know, just, I guess if I need to be nitpicky, but...
Probably shouldn't go out that far.
How the fight mechanics work? Yeah. I don't know, I did some fighting back there, but... What do you want? Like, arrows, or...? Maybe she's in here, she's definitely in here. So I guess, like, some of the fight mechanics are pretty explanatory. So when you hold down L2, you have your bow and arrow, right? And then you can press right on the... I'm sorry. You can press left on the D-pad, and then it will switch you out between your arrows, which is actually, like, a really nice, like, simplistic design. I do wish that those little squares under there that kind of tell you, like, how many types of arrows you have, I wish they were a little more... I guess, like, descriptive. Maybe if they would have had, like, a outline or something that would have made it a little easier, a little clearer, because I actually found this out on, like, an accident. I think I was, like, fighting and shooting, and then I accidentally hit that arrow, or hit the, like, left on the D-pad, and was like, oh shit, there's more arrows. So that was pretty helpful. And then you have your, underneath you can see your health bar, which is on the right, which is the white bar that's on the bottom page. I think that's a really nice placement. It's not in the way. And then below it, you have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have, like, your 5 little braked bar that's there, and then that, that, like, definitely helps out. And that's just, like, pretty much how much stamina you have and that'll give you the, or adrenaline, I think it's adrenaline. Yeah, it's adrenaline.
They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
So we're just gonna sneak up on this guy, and then you have like your hold stealth attack, and that's like your strong attack, and then... So when they flash red like that, that pretty much means that you are at a time where you can't really block it, you just kind of have to dodge out of the way. Oh, I can't even see. So we're gonna kick her off. Oh no, I ruined it. She fell off anyway. So, I guess here's a nice little game mechanic of someone shooting arrows at you. So just gotta dodge out of the way. Shoot him in the ankle. Yeah. No! So when they have that little crown over them, that means that they're just a stronger fighter. Not stronger fighter than you necessarily, but they're stronger than like the typical fighters that you would find. And they're a little more difficult. Those are normally going to give you like better loot, better gear after you fight them, so that was pretty helpful. Let me dodge out of the way. Dodge link, but whatever. So when you're dodging, I know you can do like a quick dodge where you just tap the square, and then you can do like a dodge roll when you hold square. Just gonna heal up again. And let's kick them off, I guess. Yeah. Look how much that kick damage does. It's insane. Yeah. Wait, is my guy up there though? Ooh, I gotta leave this fight for a second. I gotta go kill this cult member. Oh my god, sometimes this climbing just gets on my nerves though. There he is. Oh my god, climb, honey. There we go. Ooh, yeah. Oh no. That was a beautiful kick. I missed it. I totally missed my stealth too. Yeah, I know. I really just want to get to this guy. Sorry, but there we go. Kick him off. Oh, again, I guess I can't kill him unless I kill all these guys. But. So, obviously, there's that little bar behind me kind of telling me, like, oh shit. I used it. What? There we go. Oh no. I'm trying to use my shield breaker, but there we go. Can I use it here? No. Whoa, sorry for the bad gameplay, y'all. Here's my bull rush. That was a pretty cool attack. Not gonna lie. Although my favorite is still that kick. Oh no, I want this guy. Let's bull rush him. There we go. That's a really good attack. Ooh, yeah, so when you dodge like just in time, you get a nice time slowdown. Also too, okay, so this is cool, this is cool. Oh no, wait, did he die? No. I guess I can't do it now. But anyway, you can kind of like bring someone to the brink of death, and then you can recruit them for your ship, which I thought was super handy. So I was wondering how that was gonna work. And then, oh yeah, super important, which I totally just glossed over and didn't even talk about. So at the bottom right, you have your little Spartan helmets, and then they have a bar that goes in between them. those are your bounty hunters. And, yeah, so those are your bounty hunters. The more little Spartan helmets you get is the more bounty hunters you have on your head. And then on the map up top right, you're going to see a little red Spartan helmet, or a Greek helmet, I guess. A Spartan. And that's going to kind of like indicate where that bounty hunter is. So when you start going through these territories and you start killing people and you're doing it pretty loudly and you're not maybe assassinating them quietly, they're going to start calling for reinforcement and calling for their bounty hunters. So those are actually really great, and I did like that part of the game, like the UX of that, because it was so simplistic and it was like very intuitive of just, you know, the more reds you have, the more bounty hunters you have on me, and the more you're going to be, I guess, seen. So, yeah, so try to keep those down. Those will definitely help you throughout the game, but I'm just going to end it now. I really can't find any more flaws when it comes to this game and its UX. It's just a really great game, and it's just, like, well made, and, yeah, I guess I just wanted to kind of run through some game mechanics and some things I felt like I definitely left out on the first part. So, yeah, that's it. So thank you for putting up with my bad gameplay and my bad fighting, but I got some stuff done. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so also a nice little UX part. You can kind of tell right there, like on top of them, it's kind of letting you know, like, hey, they're looking for you. They're not too sure where you're at, and then it also tells them their level. Sometimes they're going to have a little skull on top, which I thought was a pretty good little clue, and it's just an indicator that that person is too strong for you, and you probably can't take them on. There we go, there's one. So that is a mercenary symbol right there, which you can actually find when you go into your mercenary track. Right there. So it'll take you straight to him, and this is the guy that's after us. He has a little red helmet over him because it's telling us that he's after us, which was a good indicator, and then also his level. So I thought that was pretty nice. Easy to see, and yeah, I guess that's about it. Oh, look, there's a supply cart right there. But anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for listening to my rambling. And yeah, no, you're totally right, Harry. This game is like super kick-ass. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. So, gorgeous, great gameplay, great UX, great user interface. Super easy to pick up. I mean, hello, I picked it up. Anyone can pick it up. So,
And what
all
did you
right.
see?
Thanks, y'all.